considering we're, what, 2 days away, 3 days away from the biggest fight of your son's life and your life, you seem very, very, very relaxed.
I am, to be honest, Lee. Simply because when I said up there that this has actually been the best ever preparation, usually it is for cameras and it's for opponent. But when I say this time, I mean it.
Well, you see, this is where I can concur, because I've been fortunate enough to follow you and Josh for several occasions. I watched the penultimate spar with young Zelfa Barrett, and it wasn't what I was expecting, mate.
Which was only, I mean, you were still okay with it, and Steve said it was alright. But if I could just take you, leaving that one out, that one spar, that you thought was alright and Steve thought it was alright.
I did.
He had to dig deep for it, but that's the spar I was referring to, where he got caught 4 times clean.
And that's the only one he...
And that's the only one he took. That was a terrible spar for us. The rest of them, I mean, we finished with Zelfa on Saturday, and it was flawless. Pat Barrett wasn't very happy, like, you know, he was going mad.
Well, Pat wasn't really happy in that one, wasn't he? He made...
No.
He was telling Zelfa off, but I mean, you got to respect that. Zelfa was at the beginning of camp, but I watched numerous final spars, you know, for big fights, and been fortunate to been there and watch them, and generally they're not the way you'd want them to be, because the fighter's weak, he's weight drained,
he's fatigued,
yeah, and so often they're not the best, and I never tend to read too much into a final spar. But going off that spar, I know you said it's a bad one, I would have been really content going into this fight, seeing what he did in there, knowing that he's a weaker man against a bigger guy, and cope with it really well.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, like I say, that if that were our worst spar, I'm happy, because the spars previous to that and after that, they were flawless, absolutely flawless. The movement, the closing down, the use of angles, everything. This is what's going to shock Selby on Saturday night, because reading between lines there, they've trained for us just ploughing forward, taking shots with that chin hanging over the knee there, and he's going to be bringing uppercuts and long hooks. Believe me, it's not going to fucking work out.
Well,
like
I've seen some of the things that I think you're going to bring into play, and for me, it just makes sense, and I'm thinking, my God, I never thought of that. And it seems like you have thought of everything, and it seems like it could be a very, very dangerous night for Lee Selby.
It's last time he's going to take that belt home, seriously. I mean, I respect the kid and I like him, but he ain't taking it home, simple as that. You've seen yourself, you know, the few people that have seen it had Lee Selby down as favourite and then changed their opinions. I mean, one of them being Junior Witter.
Outside of your camp and anyone who knows Josh, really no one in the boxing public gives him a chance, do they? And I think you quite like that.
I do like that, because it takes pressure off, to be honest. But people that have been round us and that have seen what we've done, even people that were against us and didn't give him a chance. I mean, we had Atif Shafiq, very, very tricky fighter from Sheffield, up near
He's the kid who just beat Lee Appleyard for the English title, wasn't it?
Oh, he's the English champion?
I think he is now, isn't he?
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. That makes it... Jimmy, is that Atif English champion?
Pardon?
Is that what he fought Lee Appleyard for? Was it for the English title?
No, it went for the English.
Or was he not? No. But he stopped him in the 6th though, didn't he?
So, I mean, he's a very, very real fighter, he's Atif, and he's tricky. He's up near 11 stone, and you know, when you've got Atif catching you clean and putting combinations together, and they're not moving you, then you can't see Lee Selby being able to do anything, you know.
So,
I really can't.
Am I looking to the father of the new featherweight champion of the world?
Absolutely.
Well, should we leave it on that then?
We'll leave it on that one, Lee.
Alright, I'll see you on Saturday night, mate.
It's been a fucking pleasure, thank you very much.
Take care.
I know,